morning. Hello, everyone. I see Thomas here. Hello. And Christian is also here. Hello, hello. And hello to our future friends, Ian. I just read a comment from Leah. And yeah, thanks everyone for your condolences because I told you about my grandpa and the funeral I'm going to on Friday. So thank you all for that as well. And yeah, yesterday I had a headache again. It was kind of funny because usually I can feel headaches building up and I just, but yesterday I just woke up like in the morning and was like, oh my God. And then I woke my eldest daughter and she was also like, I have a headache. And I thought, oh my God, do we have, like the big C or something? Because we both had a headache at the same time. And I was like, ugh. So then I decided to skip the stream because, I have those lights here and everything. So just the thought of sitting here and was like, no, Anja, you have to take a break. So yeah, and we're all okay. I took pain medication and my headaches went away. So yeah, everything's good. And my daughter as well. I let her stay home. Ooh, that's interesting. Do you have a carbon monoxide detector in your home? Actually, no, we don't. And we used our oven, I always forget how it's called. Just on, but it wasn't the night before. Was it the night before that we used it? Maybe that's why we got a headache. But it's interesting. Well, we should think about this too. We have the other detector. When we talk about such things, I always struggle with the vocabulary. Smoke detector. We have a smoke detector, but we don't have this carbon monoxide. It's a good thing that you mentioned that. We should definitely get one. Oh, yeah, smoke detector. Sometimes multiple people having a headache and grogginess can be a warning. Ooh. Yeah, so I will thank you, Tom, for saying that. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, we will take care of that just in case. Yeah. And it's actually, both of us, we are the people in the family that are prone to headaches. So she probably got this from me. So we are very sensitive, and maybe it's right. Maybe we are the ones detecting something, if it was not the best air or something. Yeah, like I told you before, sometimes it's just a change in the weather, but because we both had it while we were sleeping, that's kind of scary. But we're all still alive, so yeah, we should think about that. Get a carbon monoxide detector, definitely. Especially nowadays with everyone trying to save energy, heating energy. So everyone's using their no, is it stack? Is that what I mean? No, it's also not what I mean. Fireplaces, that's what I mean. So we also we have a fireplace, so we also use that. And I think that's when we really should have a carbon monoxide detector. So thank you, Tom, for bringing that up. I will write it on my list and order it. So how has everyone been? How do you feel about NaNoWriMo if you're participating? How you feel about creativity? Because that's a card I got for us today. Can you even see? Oh yeah, but if I hold it like that. Creativity. And before I started the stream, I already thought about how mysterious creativity is. We cannot, usually we cannot rationally pinpoint where it comes from. It's more a subconscious thing. And we get those creative hunches. And I also thought of, hello, Emmy. I thought of you immediately because I thought first I thought that everyone can be creative. I think humans have this in them, the creative spark, and it doesn't have to be writing or art. It can be gardening, cooking, how you place the furniture in your apartment. I don't know. There's so much, or there are so many possibilities to be creative. And I also thought about when you write a lot, you might want to think about other ways of expressing your creativity to give you some break on on writing projects, maybe to fill up your creative well. And yeah, Amy was for me the example of that you cannot, you might be able to deplete your creative energy with one project, because it gets heavy and you put pressure on yourself maybe over time because it gets bigger and bigger, the project. But you can get back lightness and creative energy with other things. If you just take a break from this project maybe and cook something fun, or I don't know, start gardening, or clothing could be something. That's my dishwasher, not my carbon monoxide detector, in case if you hear this noise. Yeah. But so we should think about different kinds of creativity we would love to do. We should not say, I only work on my novel, nothing else, because I think this is the way how you deplete your energies. But if you can think of other creative ways to express yourself, fun ways, have fun with creativity, this will bring back the joy and take off the pressure, maybe. Yeah, and especially fun. Nowadays, we often always think about how we can earn money, or only if we can earn money with our creative endeavors, it has some value. Of course, that's not true. I just want to say that in our society, we often tend to think in this direction, and so have some fun with stuff that is not about a potential source of income. I think this is something we definitely should do. Ah, Christian loves that card. I want to show it again. It's beautiful. It's a great card. Oh, Loretta, hello. Ooh, you had a hard time getting up. Not sleepy, but so cozy in my bed. Oh, yeah. I also want to go back to bed. When I hear this, the rest of my family is still asleep. Like I said, it's a holiday here in my part of Germany. I think, Christian, is it a holiday for you too? It's not, for instance, for my parents, they don't have a holiday. Tom, my nano ended up changing into a lot of journaling. Yes, I know, which I'm not logging with the site, but it did give me a big kick in the pants to figure out some things. Yes, and that's also what creativity is good for. You started with this creative endeavor and then it led you down this path. And I think that's great because that's the most important thing, figuring stuff out for ourselves. Ooh, I'm making collage birds now. We'll put them on the windowsill. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you are this creative. Well, you spark creativity. It's awesome. Tom, I like a view that Tolkien takes. The human creativity is sub-creation, a way in which we live out being made in God's image, mirroring divine creativity in the world. Yes, yes, there's so much. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a mystery. There's so much, there are forces at work we cannot comprehend, I would say. It's easy to say, yeah, it's our subconscious and stuff comes together, but I think there's more to that. definitely. I also feel that. I'm behind on the word goal, but I'm excited to be writing every day. Yes, that's the most, yeah, that's the biggest thing. I also think even if you don't reach like the 50K or anything, you still wrote so much more in this month. Just that is already a big accomplishment, I think. I mean, I've been excited for upcoming December, but filming daily will tire me out. Oh yeah, I saw the comment, the community tab or whatever this is called. And I know that you've been thinking about that. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's the balance you have to keep. I know from Katie Ann, I think she once did a daily vlog in February, I think last year it was, and she also said this was she was a bit burned out after that. So do it with caution. And I would always remind you that the people don't expect you to have up a video each day, you know. If it's just every other day, it would be totally cool too. And just have fun with it and not too much pressure. Put not too much pressure on yourself. The world won't collapse if you don't put a blog up daily. Just saying. Creativity is also being a good cook. Yeah. A skilled conversationalist. Yes. Or any of the ways we can create newness in the world. Yes. I like that approach. Oftentimes I'm beating myself up for not being creative enough, but I didn't realize that I just have many creative outlets. Yes, yes, we have. I have to catch up though because I already ordered the winning shirt. But you, like I said, you already won just by keeping to it. And still, what date do we have? So it's half, a bit more over half of the month. Let me set up the first sprint so Loretta can get some more words in if she wants to, if she is in the mood right now. Do, do, do. Where is it? Oh yeah, I just wanted to read to you the comment from Leah. She said, my sympathy, Anja. Big hugs to you. And Mark is right. Our type is amazing. Mark is also awesome as well. One day I'll be on live and have a chance to tell him. Oh, it's such a nice comment. So that's why I wanted to read it to you. But now, let me set up the first sprint. Why not use those beautiful candles again? I can do 20 minutes. There we go. No, I also have to share screen. Yeah, one day I didn't stream and now I still have to remind myself how to do this. So, okay, this looks good. Full screen, and here we go. Warm up sprint. Enjoy. dokie. Sprint number 1 is over. How did everybody do? Oh, we have Jen joining us. Hello, welcome to the vampire party. A stream. They're hard to find this time of night where I am. And I'm so glad that people come here. Because when I decided when to make the streams, I thought of myself because I enjoy the morning hours to write and work on my novels. And first I thought like, but who will show up? People here in Europe might be going to work, so not having the time to write with me. And so I'm always glad that there are some people out there who stay up very late or have to stay up very late, depending. So welcome. Oh yeah, I also had this thought about creativity and anger, because often we lack energy, for instance, we had a long day and then you still want to write after work, or so I'm also want to think about how we can get energy for our creativity. And then anger, for instance, is a great source of energy. If you think about it, when you get angry, how much energy builds up. And if you can kind of use this kind of energy for creativity, that's perfect. And I shared this funny somewhere, this funny quote from Austin Kleon. Yeah, quit picking fights and go make something. Austin Kleon's wife said that. So yeah, I wrote it down as a good reminder. And yeah, we talked about anger, and I found this very interesting. No, that's not the one. Oh yeah, this. If I have no feelings, you have no way to hurt me. Focus your malice on someone else. How by being angry or showing our anger, that's it. Yeah, the core fear. Showing anger means that something got to you, which makes you vulnerable. Now people know where to attack you, and there's so much truth in that. And I think that's one of the reasons why I tend to suppress my anger, and also I want to be better than the others. I don't show my emotions. I'm not as emotional as you in a fight, for instance. I don't know. I tend to really, when I have a fight, to really jump into this very rational personality, you know, with a lot of emotions going on inside, but showing only a rational side of me. I don't know how to explain that. So, yeah, to hide my personal truth is something I do. So, but I've been working on that, and I realized how much power there is in speaking up, just saying what you mean, not in pettiness or anything. I don't want to go there, but just expressing my own truth with things, just my opinion, which I usually would hide, maybe if it's contrary to the other person's opinion, but just speaking my truth feels. When I did this, in some occasions, I felt so much power, and I felt really proud of myself afterwards. It felt so good. So that's why I want to practice speaking up in certain situations. Like I said, not to hurt someone else. It's not about that. It's more about defending yeah, it's like taking care of yourself, like really, as if some part of me starts to defend myself. For instance, when I feel some anger because someone put down something I did, some stuff like that, just showing that this is something I don't like, I don't want. So, yeah, it's difficult to explain this. I would have to think of some examples, but I felt a lot of power doing that. And I always try to remind myself of that. I mean, it's almost as if I'm looking forward to having another situation like that. coming up so that I can practice this. But it doesn't happen so very often to me. So practice healthy anger. What else? Oh yeah, Brené Brown. I love her. And there's also one of her talks on Netflix, like a bit of a documentary style. So yes, she talks a lot about vulnerability and has great stories to tell. So yeah, she's also very open about herself. That Jen got 199 in 8 minutes. Awesome. And we will start the next sprint soon to harness this energy. Loretta got a big mug of veggie soup. I had cooking in my crock pot, turned on my little heater, and started writing in my journal. Oh, that sounds so cozy. Ooh, you found me on the spreadsheet, and thank you for the subscription. And yes, that's great. Yeah, the spreadsheet is awesome. For can I come up with the link again? I try to memorize it because it's actually quite easy. Where you can find all the streams happening, the writing streams during the day. So yeah, that's great. If this is the power of vulnerability lecture, you're in trouble. Lil will be getting some very unsavory suggestions from me. And Loretta loves also me too. I have his books here and read his newsletter. Yeah, always very inspiring. Emmy, I wonder if you say this to your kids when they get angry. Go create some. This would be nice. Emmy said hi. Oh, Jen is saying hi to me. I used to tell my daughter when she was younger and angry she needs something to get it out, which was art. Yeah, especially my daughters are very creative. So, yeah. Of course, this is something I can not in a. I just feel like they would think I'm making fun of them when I say it. Go and paint something. Don't be angry at me. Go paint something. Oh, but that's some interesting news, Jen. I'm excited for Christmas. My partner won't be back before December 1st. Still don't know when. Oh, still don't know when. But there is feels like that he might be back soon still. Let us all know when, so we can celebrate together when your partner comes back. But honestly, done a vlog last weekend and realized that I spent huge amount of time alone. Also lost my cameraman, so filming angles not so. Yes, of course. Oh, that's so great that your partner helped you with that. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, your partner will be back. And then you might not like what your son creates when he is angry. Yeah. My son is, I don't know, he very, very seldomly gets angry. Really, he's very calm. And usually he gets angry when we do something spontaneously, He likes to have control over what he does during the day. And when we say, okay, now we go out and for a walk. Yeah, but no, he doesn't have a lot of this. I don't know if he suppresses this energy. I don't know. He's very centered as a person. So yeah, maybe not the typical image you have of a boy. That's what I try to say. Just yesterday, he had a friend over, a girlfriend, because he also likes to. I mean, he has two elder sisters, so and he also enjoys playing with girls and doing stuff with them, not just the boys. So he's a very relaxed person. Yeah. Loretta, self-portrait of son smashing jump drive housing only copy of mom's. Oh my god! Oh yeah. I used to be like this, would get angry when my plan was breaking. Yeah, see? Yeah. I mean, me too. That's probably why Tom is saying your son is an IJ. Yes, I'm thinking, I mean, how old is he? 9. So, but he needs structure. Yes, he needs to know. I always have to tell him beforehand when something will come up. So because I know that he needs the structure and needs to be having control about his day. And so I've been thinking if he's an ISFJ or yeah. So but maybe he's also a T. I don't know that. So, but I had the same thoughts that it goes in this direction, definitely. So yeah, interesting, isn't it? Figuring the kids out. Let me start the next sprint. What timer do we want to use next? How about 25 minutes at a lake? Go, share screen. At 9, he's only showing his sleep. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, I have to think about that. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I but I thought so too that I have to give it time to figure out my children when they grow older. I feel quite sure about my eldest, but not the younger ones. So yeah, interesting. That's fun. I enjoy, that because we talk often about typing. So yeah, I enjoy that. But now let's get some work done. Enjoy. Okie dokie. Sprint number 2. Let's have a break. Don't forget to stretch and drink some water. How did everybody do? I looked at my, I printed stuff out from my manuscript again, read through it again, and found stuff I didn't like again. So I'm still working on it. And made some changes, deleted some stuff to, I always have to, I get the feeling that sometimes I don't write clearly enough, So I have to ask myself while reading through it, what do I actually want to say here? Or what does the character truly want to say, so that it becomes clearer for myself, and then I can put it into better words. So that's what I'm doing right now. I hope that it won't take as long with all the scenes. But of course, especially the beginning, you want to get right. Yeah, I'll see how it develops. I will just continue working on it, and then, hopefully we'll be happy with it at some point. What else? We talked a bit more about my eldest daughter's typing her. Yeah, and it's true that the older she gets, the more she kind of reveals of herself. It's definitely true that with children or teens, my eldest is 14 now, you can see their personality develop, and sometimes I have been surprised, as a parent by my kids, and which is a good thing. I think it's very important as parents to stay open to who your children truly are. They change, and it's dumb to think that they will stay the same. Difficult to say. Just being open and to what they need, and so, and it's fun actually. I enjoy watching my children, how they get older and reveal more of their personalities, and it's like mystery, unfolding how who they become. So it's fun. And oh yeah, there's no rush. Because I said I want to watch some of your videos. I will be taking a break till December, I think, so I can recover before intense filming. Yeah. But you will have a short book club stream for Patreon, probably next week, Friday, trying to finish this book first. Awesome. And Loretta got, I don't know which book, but got a copy in the mail. I'm loving the interesting cover. I think I will make it one of my first reads of next year. Ooh. It's pretty good, but very, very slow. Read. Loretta just started page 4 of her journaling today. Awesome. I'm in love with the stillness that I'm experiencing when in my journal lately. Oh yes, I love that too. This isn't typical. I tend to write despite the loud mental clutter. Yeah, I sometimes can get into this really relaxing writing with journaling. I also love that. So that's good. Oh, that's the being in the zone. It's the flow. It's called being in the zone. Your reflections are what you are supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, I can also, I think it was Natalie Goldberg in her Writing Down the Bones, who also, because she's into Zen Buddhism and does a lot of that, and I think her teacher also told her that this free writing that she practices is very meditative. So it can be something, because how she does it is kind of writing down what comes up in her mind. And it's kind of like watching your thoughts, what you also do during meditation. So the teacher said this is a meditation practice, and probably that's why we can get into this state of calm and peace by writing. And I often feel then like time doesn't matter, and that's what happens when you're in the flow. So yeah, you can see that that's being in the zone. Oh, and we finished the collage birds. Honestly, I'm not good on collage. I only now started doing it. Oh, but I shared this on Instagram story. Oh, I will have a look. And yeah, it's like what I would say to my children. Of course, when you start doing it, you can only get better, but that's the fun of it. Trying new stuff out. I think I've always considered in the zone to be when I'm being productive, writing in large chunks, yeah, and hadn't considered there was a calm or safe feeling associated with it. Yeah, this is coming back to creativity. Yeah, I also have this writing rush, like when you feel like you can't stop and have to bring this onto the page somehow. Yeah, that's totally different. Yeah, that's always like I channel something, like I think Lauren Sapala says this, that we channel stuff from other dimensions. So that's how she interprets this feeling of something comes, an idea, and you can't stop writing for days. That sometimes happens to me. Yeah, and this you would also say, yeah, she's in the flow, but no wonder I was resistant to writing despite my desire for it. Tom, my journaling has been touching on trauma, mostly how I react to trauma in others. As I've had to tell people in the past, my compassion tends to get the best of me. I've been having to accept how true that really is for me. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, and I wonder, yeah, how you react to trauma in others and what this says about you, yeah, and your own traumas. Hmm, very interesting. Yeah, too, how true that really is for me. Yeah, and from my perspective, it's often easier to kind of open up, not open up, but to help others, kind of, help them see their own reflection, so to speak, their own things that are going on because you're outside of them. And it's so different when you look at yourself, way harder. That's why we need therapists sometimes to figure stuff out because you just can't see it. And the same with typing. I mean, this goes into the same direction. We talked about this, that it's so difficult to type yourself because and journaling is so helpful with that. And sometimes, yeah, something gets stirred up by something that happens in the outside world or something we want to do, like writing a novel, and we just can't move forward. And then, yeah, I think the journaling here can really help you figure stuff out about yourself. You're sounding a bit like a nine there, my friend. This is funny. The urge to protect. At first, to protect the other person. In time, though, to protect myself from how hurting people hurt people. Yes, and like I said, there's something inside you that vibrates to the other person's trauma, probably. There's something in you that connects with that. Otherwise, you wouldn't. be able to figure that out or see that in the other person. So that's the interesting thing, that everyone reacts differently to other people, and in how we react to them says a lot about ourselves, obviously. That's what I wanted to say. So, Anja, what timer can we set up next? Playlist. I have to kind of wake up my kids because they will be grumpy if I wake them up too late, or if they sleep too long. I will probably use this sprint to try and get them to wake up. I wanna use the kitty timer today. 14 minutes? Yeah, yes, that's what I think. I think everyone is traumatized in some kind of form, some form. And yeah, so yeah. And just remembering, because Loretta asked about Traum, the German word, and trauma, I looked it up if there's a connection, and there's not, because Traum, the German word, has Indo-Germanic roots, and trauma has Greek roots, I think. It's from wounded, being wounded, which makes sense, definitely. So yeah, they're not really connected. Just wanted to say that before I start the timer. Ooh, here we go, 40 minutes. Enjoy. Okie dokie. Sprint number three, three is over. How did everybody do? I have to say, I struggle a bit with my focus today because I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, and just in my head, I'm playing. And I also started writing down what I still need to do to prepare to be able to travel tomorrow. But yeah, that happens all the time with me. So that's normal. It's okay. I've also been thinking which books I could take with me for the trip, and or if I should download some videos or something. I will going by train with my sister tomorrow, so we definitely also chat a lot. But she also likes to read, so I'm thinking of reading too stuff. So yeah, that's what's going through my head, and which clothes I still have to wash and all those things. I also woke up my kids, not all of them, but two of them are awake already and joined us. Good morning. Can say I didn't make it today yet. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we're all doing great. Loretta finished journaling, wrote more than 1K words during the streams. This stream. Now I think I will relax for the next few minutes and switch to YouTube note taking for the last spin. That sounds like a great plan. No, I had to laugh at this. No worries, Nano Police. I've been counting my notes and reading reflections for my group, which is totally fine. And I think it's great. It's about writing in general, writing a lot. So that's what you do, what you did. Oh, yeah, and Nina stopped by. She's at work, but still popped in and said hi and liked my stream. Yay! Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, anger. We talked a bit about anger. 40 minutes is actually quite a long time. So, yeah. That's perhaps learning to express anger is a good. That's a great thought, honestly. For me, definitely, it is. Standing up for myself, not suppressing anger and let it build up, over time. This would be something for me, definitely. And also Loretta says that definitely could be it. As in most things, I tend to overcompensate. I'm breezy, breezy. I'm burning this shit down. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, everyone's saying hi to Anne. So I will start the last sprint, and it will be a shorter one. I have to take care of the kids. I have to prepare breakfast. It's already past 10 here, so but I want to definitely do a final sprint for all of us, and I want to use my daughter's cookie timer. So, yeah, and this will be the last sprint of this week for me, just as a reminder, but I will be back. I already set it up on Monday. So I will miss you guys. I know I need my regular therapy sessions with you. So yeah, but here we are. I will have to travel, which I will also enjoy somewhat. What do I have to do? Hide the comment and press play. So let's have a cookie and some coffee together. That's our final sprint. Here we go. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That's the end of my stream. Also for this week, it was a short week, but I will be back on Monday and hopefully everything is going as usual. So have a great rest of the week. Yeah, enjoy your time, be creative in all kinds of ways, and have a great weekend then coming up. Take care of yourself. See you soon, my friends. Bye bye.